Well, one thing that I need to do is I got to get rid of this TV antenna before I can do anything else up here, because overall that's going to be where the solar panels go. So, and we don't ever use that, so we need to get rid of it. Don't know how to get that off, but we need to get it out of there. So, I always like it when they use this hard sealant stuff. I don't know what it is, if it's just some regular stuff that's just dried up so bad, but sure makes it hard getting things off. All right, got a hammer. Let's see if I can break some of this loose with this pry bar. Whatever this stuff is, it's sure gummy. Well, I was going to leave the insides alone, but maybe I'll go undo that. It might be that center piece is holding that. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention to this, but I do need to take this little handle off, because that's on the post that's going up through there. So I'll pull that off, and then there's just a little set screw on the side up here. And I used a Allen wrench. That's what that black thing is. And on the end of this thing right there is a little set screw that the Allen wrench undid, and then this was the piece that was up in there. So my hole looks like that. So I'll just leave that piece on there to keep the sealing intact, and we'll just lift that other piece out of there. All right, so if we pull up on this, it is pulling up easier now. So my roof is some kind of plastic. The rest of the rig is all aluminum. This piece here is plastic, so I want to be careful not to split it. Okay, here we go. Man, this stuff is like some kind of glue. All right, so there's that. Looks like the roof up here is 1/4-inch plywood. Look at this. This has a little piece here that's been put on there. But we don't want any of that, so we're just going to leave that there, and we're going to put a cover on here. Using some tin snips, I have cut me a piece of sheet metal that I'm going to put over that hole, and I bought a bunch of screws, so I'm going to screw some, or drill holes through this for all the screws that I bought to mount down. And then I got some of this putty tape. Usually you use a thing called butyl tape, which is pretty much the same, and Ace Hardware has the butyl tape, but they call it putty tape. And it's $17 for 30 feet. I don't need 30 feet, and I don't need to spend $17, so I spent $3 and got a little thing of plumber's putty. So I'm just going to roll that up and roll it around the outside, put it on here. I'll show you what it looks like before I put it down, but the idea is just to create a seal around there So when you screw down, it kind of has something under there smashed, besides the stuff I put on top, which will be the lap sealant. All right, so I've just drilled some holes around there, just enough to get that stick down there. I'm now going to take this plumber's putty and just kind of put a bead around the whole thing there. Kind of spreads out, so I'll just kind of put it on there. It'll do the job. Basically what I'm doing is trying to cover up the holes so that it will seal. I'm just cleaning all this junk off of here with this wire brush. It's nice and clean. Of course, we got plastic all over this, but that's fine. Okay, so this is gonna lay on here. Perfect. Just kind of wiggle that down into place a little bit. Make sure it's all good. Now when you do this, the butyl tape's gonna squeeze out. So that's the idea. You want to get this as all in contact. And then we'll scrape the excess off. Now we're ready to start screwing all these screws down. So it's nice to have one of these little painter things that you can just slide along here. See how that just cleans up real nice. Then I'm going to use some alcohol and just wipe around it real quick. Just to help it stick. Now I'm just putting it around the screws, and I want to make sure it kind of blends in with the stuff I just put on there. So I'm just kind of circling it around a little bit. We're going to paint this when we're painting, so it'll have the silicone paint going over it too. So that's what it looks like, all done. Of course, that lap sealant's going to flatten out a little bit, and then we'll paint over it. Well, this looks pretty good. I'm pretty excited. The roof looks really nice here, and it's nice and painted now. So if this helps you out, then please help us out by subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. And remember, this is a series. We've got a whole playlist now that we're putting together about videos on working on this 94 Holiday Rambler diesel pusher. So we got a lot more things in the plans here. So hang around and we'll show you what else we have. So thanks a lot. See you later.